And we are back, starting off with the second half of the round of 32. This time we are going to be having the second seed of the tournament, El Hermano, who is the older, more powerful brother of Jiren, versus Aji Pai, the guy who took away net neutrality. So I think we should all be rooting for El Hermano. It's just my personal opinion, you know. Obviously the commentator should try to be unbiased, but let's be honest, I think we all want El Hermano to win this one. And right now he's doing a pretty good job. El Hermano, like I said, he's the second seed of the tournament. He's a extremely powerful fighter. Aji Pai, I'm not really sure what his fighting ability is, but probably not anywhere near as powerful as El Hermano's is. Alright, anyways, I mean, I guess he's looking pretty decent, to be fair. And alright, what do we got? Okay, El Hermano decided to let go of his shield, and then, okay, wow, that was actually a really good, he went into shield for Aji Pai right there, because that onslaught most definitely would have killed. But, you know, not done just yet. El Hermano thirsty for a kill right there. Both people shot projectiles in locations that weren't even close to hitting their opponent. Aji Pai really loves doing this up smash. And okay, back air is going to kill you. Back air is so strong, especially if you get the sweet spot for Mii Brawler. And that's going to be El Hermano's first stock. Still obviously in it and playing decently well. And okay, that was... El Hermano did not get the combo he wanted. I guess his Nair didn't really lead into anything the way he hoped, and in the one opportunity he had, Aji Pai had a great back air, so pretty good, pretty good. And alright, up smash. Let's see, El Hermano, obviously probably pretty upset that he lost that stock. He wanted this 3 stock, you know, he's the kind of player who never wants to lose any stocks, and probably pretty upset about that, but okay. I feel like he could have gotten a much better punish than down tilt, but you know, a punish is a punish. At least, obviously, the main thing you don't want is to whiff your punish and then get punished yourself. So as long as you get something, it's probably okay. And okay, another onslaught. Battlefield does have a high upper blast zone. It's not going to kill just as early. And okay, a third one. I think at this point it's just stale, which is why it isn't killing. But okay, well, up smash unstaled and definitely going to kill. Anyways, the Aji Pai down to his final stock here. And looking for that. Okay, El Hermano, you probably want to get to the ground. You really don't want to be on the top platform against a Mii Gunner who's underneath you, because he can just kind of hit you with a lot of different moves. Alright, using his shot put pretty well to just kind of at least trade with all of Aji Pai's projectiles. Pretty good. Gets it down there. Actually did get the spike hitbox, but I think he just got a multi-parry. I was going to say, you really don't want to parry Mii Gunner stuff, but I mean, if you can somehow get a... Okay, and that onslaught just went over everything. El Hermano just kind of playing on a level I can't even really comprehend with, so, you know, maybe he's playing as optimal as you can. So, alright, let's see. Alright, back throw. That was, I think, like the second hit of fair, and, okay. Both players just kind of go to the ground. Gets the great, what's the term? Great pivot grab right there from El Hermano, and, wow, he's basically a full stock ahead at this point. Aji Pai looking about as dead as his public appearance, his public image, and does get that does take El Hermano's second stock, but alright, Nair, and let's see, El Hermano just wants that one move that'll kill, and Onslaught is definitely that one move that would kill, and El Hermano a dominating performance over Aji Pai. I mean, that's what you expect. I mean, the second seed versus the 31st. You don't really. I mean, maybe you want the upsets, but like you just don't expect them. So, yeah, what do you expect? All right, and now we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Phil Swift, the leader of the Jedi versus the leader in home sales. At this point, probably. And okay, Phil Swift obviously has his flex tape based weaponry. Flex tape based rockets. Yeah, apparently they have those flex tape based explosives, and he's going to be using them all over Obi-Wan. Let's see if Obi-Wan's and the power of the Force is able to overcome it, but honestly I'm not totally sure. Personally, I kind of was hoping that it would work out that Obi-Wan and Anakin would be fighting, because you know that would be fun, right? But if Obi-Wan wants to fight Anakin, he's going to have to get through Phil Swift first, and Phil Swift, not an easy competitor, obviously very skilled with his flex tape style weapons, and right there, you know, he cut a bow in half. He can cut Obi-Wan in half as well, especially when he gets a rocket launcher. Yeah, alright, just launching those his flex tape canisters that explode, and alright, Obi-Wan just, I don't think he ever saw this one here. He didn't see this one in the prophecies. You can see Phil Swift and his flex tape, and there's the flex tape shield right there. You know, they say if you cover yourself in flex tape, you can survive anything. And Phil Swift showing that flex tape also has reflective properties, able to reflect Obi-Wan's force tornadoes. And yeah, Obi-Wan just, I don't think, has an answer to Phil Swift and his flex tape, showing that the power of flex tape better than the power of the Jedi. Alright, see, and okay, that's a, I mean, that would have been a kill if, I guess, Phil Swift was too busy marketing flex tape to kill Obi-Wan, but gonna kill him right there. And let's see, Obi-Wan onto his final stock, just no answer for Phil Swift. Well, I guess that's the beginning of an answer with that up smash. Still a lot of deficit to make up, especially when you get hit by 2 up smashes in a row, and then a nair, and then everything. Look at this, Obi-Wan just getting obliterated, looking like the Phantom Menace Rotten Tomatoes score with that one. And ooh, look at that. Okay, another dash attack. Phil Swift, Phil Swift has been training, using his flex tape to his advantage. And alright, let's see. Okay, Obi-Wan finally gets like a hit, and okay, goes for a YOLO move. I don't know how that traded, but none of them take damage. And okay, Obi-Wan was able to do like 40 damage in 2 hits, so maybe that's the beginning. But once again, it's gonna be a lot to bring this one around. Okay, up B almost did kill, so maybe Obi-Wan maybe finally figured out something. Well, if he figured out something, it's a little too late. And Phil Swift dominating performance, really showing the power of the flex tape right there. Flex tape seal of approval on that one, that's for sure. Alright, next up we have Legendary Super Saiyan Daphne versus Aberdolf Linkler. If you're wondering what like the random like Dragon Ball type prefixes are, it's basically, you know, you have your Ultra Instinct Shaggy, everyone knows him, and I figured it's about time we do that for all the other characters. That's why, if you remember, in the last turn we also had Super Saiyan God Velma, and now we've got Kaioken Fred, Legendary Super Saiyan Daphne, and God of Destruction Scooby, who we'll be seeing later on. I feel like that's really bringing that meme to the next level, really gonna help it survive and whatnot. Anyways, she's gonna be fighting against Aberdolf Linkler, the composite of Abraham Lincoln and Adolf Hitler, seeing if the combined power of those 2 leaders is enough to defeat a legendary Super Saiyan. Doesn't really look like it, to be honest. Definitely starting off, well, at the very least she's winning. We'll see if she can maintain that lead. Of course, she has to get the kill first, and Linkler honestly doing a pretty good job. He did defeat the beast, but unfortunately he died in the process. So, and as for Daphne, she defeats hundreds of beasts daily, as Legendary Super Saiyan does. Alright, going for those. Yeah, up air just really doesn't seem to kill like basically ever. It's also probably very stale. Goes for an onslaught. If Linkler has an onslaught, he should go for it probably about now, because that rage will kill. Forward throw. I'm not going to kill just yet. How does Linkler punish this? By doing something like that. Alright, and both people at a very high percent. Okay, Daphne goes for some sort of read with that helicopter kick. Still just up airing, and well, up air finally killed at like 180. And alright, Linkler immediately responds, gets a very favorable trade right there, and takes that second melee after. We are basically back to even. And alright, how does Linkler figured out something? I gotta give him credit. I honestly expected this battle to kind of be a wash, but he's putting in the power. And Daphne going for some very YOLO stuff. Alright, yeah, Linkler's getting pretty solid trades. And okay, Daphne wanted some. Wow, that all happened when Linkler read that counter. That's like the best like punish I think we've seen so far. Like, Daphne went for a counter, Linkler waited, and then I think he got like close to 50 damage. Almost got the kill with that. And in any case, he's definitely far in the lead. So good on him. I was definitely going to respond. Okay, that was very interesting. Let's see. Nice forward tilt. Okay. Oh, drop shield. You don't want to do that against that move. And yeah, I saw that one coming. Linkler looking great. And okay, great parry. Up tilt, up tilt. Dang, Linkler's got moves. I didn't expect this. He's been sandbagging for a while. Look at him go. And all right, nice back air. He's honestly, he's like probably the person I've been most impressed by in the whole tournament is Linkler's moves. Look at that. Alright, back air. Not going to kill just yet. A great helicopter kick to recover. Gets a lot of good damage. And, alright, what do we... Okay, bat. That was some hit of down air that sent straight to the right and killed. That, I honestly didn't expect that to kill. But okay, and another down air. Wow, Daphne wanted to end him right there. But okay, what is going... Daphne using her Saiyan power to just kind of eliminate Linkler. His stock just got taken away, just like his own inferior genes. Isn't that right? And Daphne gonna be moving on. Alright, and now we've got Tito Deck versus Sarah Palin on Fountain of Dreams. So fun fact about Tito Deck, and I guess just Dick in general, apparently you cannot name a Mii the word Dick or have the word Dick anywhere in it, which, like, I mean, okay, I get that, like, there's some censorship, at least for, like, certain bad words, but, like, Dick is, like, a person's name. Like, there are people named Dick, like, come on, Nintendo. It's also, I said that I, like, uploaded all of, like, the Mii's to, online, so you can, like, download if you want. Tito Deck, online, it's Tito, and then it got censored to, like, asterisk, 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 and it's, like, I don't know, that's just, like, I mean, like I said, Dick is a name. Like, there are people named Dick, and it's, like, you know, I don't think that should be, so it's like, it's not even a swear word, it's just Dick, like, come on, Nintendo. Hashtag Nintendo doesn't like Dick. And hashtag justice for Dick, I guess, I don't really know. Anyways, Dick trying to, take out his anger on, Sarah Palin, I guess, who stole Samus's suit in an attempt to take over the world, and well, at least took over Dick's world. He got up smashed, and now he's dead. But alright, he's back, and what's he gonna do? Alright, let's see. Nice up smash. Tito Dick just helicopter kicked her grenade, and eventually it kind of just blew up in his face. I don't really know exactly what his game plan is. I mean, Dick is a very kind of crazy, unpredictable fighter, so I guess that's the kind of stuff you should expect from him. Sarah Palin just using her guns, you know, I guess that's how she fights. Treating Dick as if he's another moose that she has to hunt or something. I think that was a thing, right? I honestly don't even know anything about Sarah Palin anymore. She was kind of a meme back in like 2008, and now it's like, who even cares? But you know, whatever. Anyways, Sarah Palin trying to come back into the public eye right there, but Dick's Nair gonna kick her away. And alright, let's see, up smash, that caught him, but luckily Sarah Palin no rage whatsoever, so barely able to live. But right now, Dick not looking the best. You know, I feel like he's the kind of player who probably like look how like YOLO he is. He did 2 of those in a row. He's crazy Dick. And okay, well, down to his last stock. Basically, Sarah Palin's a full stock guy. But honestly, I feel like Dick's the kind of player where it's like, you know, like on the last stock is when they just go crazy and they like just take all the take stock. Like, look at this, he hasn't even gotten hit yet. Okay, well, he just got hit, but you know, he's still doing okay-ish. He just has to, he can take this stock like around now. That was a great Nair. Sarah Palin, yeah, that back hit of Nair actually killed, and Tito Dick even that one out real fast. Looking great, really looking like season 3 of the Nut Shack, which hopefully will exist someday or something. Nut Shack it's another meme that's kind of dead, but whatever. It's honestly a pretty funny show. I mean, it's terrible, but it is very funny-ish. Actually, it's terrible and not even funny, but whatever. Okay, anyways, Dick, what's he gonna do? Sarah Palin's kind of running this one away. I think he just super armored through something. You really don't see people using like that move purely for super armor based purposes. Like, you don't really see, he's really using it like reused like focus or something. But okay, gets the rapid jab. But how is he gonna finish stuff? Sarah Palin probably one good hit away from ending Dick's TV career for good. But Dick, you know, Dick wants that season 3, and Sarah Palin wants her season 2 of Sarah Palin's Alaska, and I guess she's gonna be getting that because Dick is no more. Sarah Palin defeats Tito Deck, and well, I guess that's the end of that, huh? Alright, and now we have God of Destruction Scooby, the third seed of the tournament, versus Jaden Smith, who, since his eyes aren't real, he has to wear the Joy-Con helmet so that he can see. So, yeah, that's why he's got that. Anyways, probably not even going to help against someone like God of Destruction Scooby, who's, you know, the God of Destruction of the universe, and can probably just, I mean, honestly, if he wanted to, he could have just destroyed Jaden Smith in an instant, but, you know, he wants to have some fun. He wants to fight one-on-one and not use his super godlike powers. He just wants to pummel Jaden Smith to death, I guess. And okay, I don't really know how I'm still not totally sure how these grenades totally work. I think maybe it's like if you they don't initially hurt like the Mii Gunner, but like if you hit them, you can like hit them back and then they will hurt like everyone. And okay, that was I guess Scooby thought like since he was standing on like the upper part, the forward smash wouldn't hit him, but that forward smash is big, and so is the knockback on Mii Brawler's forward smash. Scooby is going to even that one all up. Jaden Smith, honestly, doing a better showing than I think anyone could have predicted. I think we all thought God of Destruction Scooby was going to probably get a JV4, but Jaden Smith showing that he is not one to be messed with, and another great up smash right there. I went for another pretty YOLO-y one, and alright, we're on the second part of Halberd. This is another stage. I think this stage was like legal for maybe 10 seconds, then people realized that like it should not be illegal in any circumstances. But it's a fun stage, you know. It's definitely a very like fun stage to play on in any scenario, since it's like a good combination of like the stuff that makes it illegal is kind of cool, like the beginning walk off, and then you have like the cannon, which like isn't gonna shoot because there's no hazards on, but still, and if it was on, it's kind of like a cool thing to avoid. Anyways, Scooby kind of running away with that one, but that forward smash, yeah, I mean, with the move with that good of like range, it's definitely not that strong. And okay, Scooby really loves onslaughting these grenades, and yeah, I don't think it's really a great strategy. Jaden Smith just kind of shoots a random laser, and alright, jab, I don't think ever kills for someone like Gunner, but these grenades will eventually. Scooby kind of having a hard time getting in. That was a good unpunished on that whiffed up smash. And okay, well, he certainly got in now. Okay, now he's doing tons of damage. Jaden Smith at 66%. Scooby, okay, well, I guess if you eat enough grenades, you'll eventually die. And, alright, Scooby, I thought, just kind of killed himself, but did not do that. I think, alright, I don't know what these people are doing right now. Really just want to play on that part of the map, I guess. Alright, Jaden Smith, doing a good job of coming back. Those onslaughts to get over the entirety of the forward smash. I think we saw El Hermano, he did that a few times as well. So like, I guess that's sort of a strategy. Onslaught is going to kill. I thought it might have been a little bit too stale, but I guess that upper blast one's pretty close. Anyway, unsurprisingly, God of Destruction Scooby eviscerated Jaden Smith, and he's going to be moving on. Alright, next up we've got Anakin Skywalker versus Samuel Jackson. I guess this is also kind of a canonical matchup, right? It's Anakin Skywalker versus Mace Windu, I guess, and I think Anakin won that one, but Mace Windu wants the rematch, and he is getting it. Samuel Jackson, I guess Samuel Jackson, he's the conglomerate of all of his characters. Okay, Samuel Jackson, you don't have to do him like that. Like, he was dead, and then you saved him just to bring disrespect to his family, which you haven't really done yet. Okay, you might have done it right there. Okay, did he go for a drag down up? Okay, Samuel Jackson is just playing on some level I can't even comprehend. I think he could have let Anakin die like several times in there, but just kind of kept saving him, trying to do as much style as possible. Like at the very least, that first time when he got the footstool, Anakin Skywalker was so dead, but yeah, he let him live. Up tilt, not going to kill just yet. Like I said, I think this version is the conglomerate of every character Samuel Jackson's ever played, which is probably a lot. Like, Samuel Jackson is in pretty much everything, so probably got a lot of power between all of them. And okay, he did live that. I don't really know where he was going, but and anyway, Anakin's still alive somehow. Samuel Jackson, I think, just being merciful on him, but well, you know, maybe sometimes mercy isn't the best option, especially when you're trying to fight. And okay, well, somehow Anakin lived that and Samuel Jackson died. I'm not really sure what that interaction was, but right now Samuel Jackson probably very upset that he let Anakin live that one time, because right now he is actually currently kind of in a pretty big deficit, and it's just growing even more. Anakin already at 49% of extra credit, isn't dead yet. I mean, a good hit will kill him, but like, you have to get that good hit first. That might have been the... No, he can... Okay. I don't know what that kind of hit was. He got the first hit on Samuel Jackson, but then just kind of faded to the ledge. Didn't want to go for the rest, and okay, Anakin, you could have just spot dodged the other way, literally any direction other than straight into the missile, but whatever. You know what, he did really well on that first stock after almost dying several times. Now he is very far in the lead. Anakin looking great. Samuel Jackson probably a little worried now, like he was kind of being nice at the beginning, but now, you know, he's being stylized, being nice, but now it's like he's losing, and okay, he's got to step it up. Okay, well, I guess he's stepping it up, kind of shoots that, and you know, maybe that was a distraction because he immediately got a good dash attack. Alright, let's see. Okay, whiffs the up smash. Let's see. Well, people just look. Okay, Anakin probably looking for the kill right about now, and that move apparently kills. Sure, why not? That move is. I honestly didn't realize that move. Okay, go for the. I thought Anakin was gonna go for like the crombo and try and go for like the suicide up B, but didn't decide to do it. And okay, Anakin is looking so dominant. So I don't know what Samuel Jackson's gonna do here. He's looking. He's gonna need to use the power of all of his. Use the power of Nick Fury to start with those snipes. Oh my God. Okay. Wait. No. That's it. I think that's. Okay. No. That is it. He used the power of. I don't know. The guy from Snakes on a Plane to fly his way to victory. And okay, there. Samuel Jackson almost. Okay, and no up smash. Honestly, I thought I might have killed with that amount of rage. Okay. Samuel Jackson, the perfect 69.9, that's the threesome 69, doesn't have it anymore. Anakin just using his full power of his fury. Okay, this is definitely the most exciting match I think so far, because both these players are just so crazy and just wanna. Okay, I was gonna say Samuel Jackson will just stand there and get hit by that, right? Okay, what was that? That didn't even do any damage. He just hit him so hard that like the. Okay, and Anakin. The full power of his charged lightsaber attack gonna cut through all of Samuel Jackson's defenses, and alright, Anakin Skywalker moving on. Alright, he just kind of. Okay, he did live that, and Sephiroth, great parry there, just really dominating here. And okay, down smash, not gonna kill, but ledge trump nair will. That was pretty good. And Sephiroth almost just looked like he was gonna side B right off the stage, but nope. Alright, let's see. Alright. Bill Cosby, wow. Sephiroth just merciless. I mean, I guess, like I said, that's basically what you'd expect if these two people were to actually fight, but, yeah, Sephiroth just showing no mercy. And, alright, tornado into. Alright. Bill Cosby clearly getting desperate with that YOLO forward smash. Gets shielded, gets punished. Yeah, there's no way he's bringing this one back. I think we can agree on that. I mean, you know, with Mies, you never really know, but like, it'll take a miracle for Cosby to win this one. I don't think he's the kind of person who deserves miracles, honestly. And yeah, Sephiroth not the merciful type at all, and Bill Cosby just completely obliterated in that match. Sephiroth showing him the power of the Genosha, the light stream, right, or the life stream, and yeah. Alright, and time for the final match of round 1. It is Future Trunks versus everyone's favorite pseudo-psychologist, Dr. Phil. And Dr. Phil tried to diagnose Trunks with something that he just really wasn't a fan of. Maybe insulted his family as well. And yep, he's here from the future to destroy Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil in his typical dragon armor. That's his nickname, is the Dragon. Maybe, probably not, but let's just say it is. And okay, Dr. Phil showing that he can back up his words with fighting power. Look at him go. And alright, forward smash. It's Dr. Phil charging up his charge shot. Trunks using his Saiyan tornado, I guess. And okay, gets the oh wow, I'm surprised he lived that trump. He got oh man, I'm surprised he lived that footstool. He got footstool really low. And let's see. Okay, nice get up attack. Basically even again. Trunks probably got a little spooked by Dr. Phil, but now that he's kind of found himself, he's like, you know what, this guy is a middle-aged man. I'm a Saiyan from the future. I can obliterate him. But Dr. Phil is like, yeah, well, you know what, I have the power of the dragon, so I don't think so. And alright, down smash. That's not gonna hit just yet. Up air, and Trunks is like, yes, I will, and okay. Dr. Phil wanted a big boy read, but he did not get it, did not read his patient correctly right there, and also we were on Yoshi's, I think this is Yoshi's Story Melee, I always forget the name of it, I guess it doesn't really matter, and alright, up air, yeah, Dr. Phil just kind of, definitely out of his league, I think, you know, I didn't really see him winning this one, and Trunks clearly didn't either. So, alright, it's basically a full stock down right now. How is he gonna turn this one around? Gets down throw to back. That is true at some percent. And okay, let's see. Trunks doing a pretty good job. Wow, that was interesting. Dr. Phil, he's kind of gone crazy. Okay, gets another footstool. Once again, not gonna kill. Both times, Trunks still at his jump. Trunks doing a great job of recovering and stuff, you know, something that, you know, obviously you should, but something that some of these CPUs just kind of don't really do. And, alright, up air, not gonna take it. Yeah, that's the thing about, like, me gunner up air. It's very strong and it has, like, a wide range. It lasts a while, but, like, the thing is, a lot of times you'll actually land on the ground before you get the strong hit out, so, you know, if that happens, it's like, you don't get the kill, and that's obviously unfortunate. Dr. Phil gets the charge shot out. He probably wants to let that one loose pretty soon, and he let that one loose. He's currently sitting at 116. He's going to have to do something major, and yeah, up being and putting yourself as helpless as possible when Trunks has a up air that kills. Probably not what he wanted to do, but you know, maybe he just wanted to end the game. He knew he was outmatched. So yeah. Anyways, that's going to be the end of the round of 16, and next time we'll be starting off the round of, or that was the end of the round of 32. Next time we'll be starting out the round of 16 with, I believe that is Christopher Robin versus Bluster Kong. So yeah, I guess see ya for that.